Hello everyone, welcome to today's computer class, and today we are going to discuss about counter and accumulator variable. In the last video we discussed about goto statement and its types, conditional and unconditional, and we learned that conditional goto statement sets a finite loop and unconditional goto statement sets an infinite loop. So finite loop means to repeat a process for a fixed number of time, and infinite loop means repeat the process for infinity or not for a fixed number of times. Fine. And in today's video we will talk about only conditional goto statement and the use of counter and accumulator variable. So in conditional goto statement, the variable which keeps the record of how many times a process is repeated is called counter variable. So what is a counter variable? Counter variable is a numeric variable which keeps the record of how many times a process is repeated. For example, let's take an example. I want to repeat any message, like I am taking a variable $, hello world. This is a message which I have assigned in a alphanumeric variable $. So if I say print $, so it will display only once, but I want to repeat 10 times. And I want to repeat it by using conditional goto statement. So how will I use conditional goto statement? First, I will take a variable c equals to 1. C is a variable and I have initialized the variable with 1. Above you can give CLS. Fine. Then I will give the increment to c by 1. So I have increased the value of c by 1. Now we will apply the condition. If c less than equals to 10, then go to label name I have given start. Go to start. If condition is true, then go to start. Where is start? I will write start above the print. Why? Because I want to repeat this statement 10 times. I want to repeat this statement 10 times to display the message 10 times. So I will write start here and then end the program. So how does it work? C equals to 1. Initially value of C is 1. $, is hello world. So print $, it will display hello world. Fine. Then counter C will be increased by 1. So C equals to C plus 1. Now the value of C has become 2. Condition will be checked. If 2 less than equals to 10, yes, condition is true. Then go to start. Then again it will come here. Again the message will be displayed hello world. Hello world. Again the increment of C by 1. C has become 3. 3 less than equals to 10. Condition true. Then go to start. Again the message will be displayed hello world. And so on up to 10 times. So to repeat this statement 10 times, I have used C equals to 1, C equals to C plus 1 and the condition. I have used these 3 statements just to repeat a single statement 10 times. Fine. This is the way we use a goto statement, conditional goto statement. And the variable which is keeping the record of how many times this statement or process is repeated, and this is C. And C is a which variable? Counter variable. Fine. So this is a variable which keeps a record of number of times process is repeated. I hope it is clear. Now let's make one more program to display first 10 odd numbers. So what are odd numbers? Not divisible by 2. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Fine. I want to display first 10 odd number. So 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13. First 10 odd number. Fine. I'm writing here 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These are the odd numbers. So let's start. CLS. C equals to 1. I've taken a variable. Now this counter will check first term, second, third, fourth, fifth, how many? 10. And this n equals to 1 means number. Which number we are going to add? 1, 3, 5, 7. This is n. And C is first number, second number, third number, fourth number. It is checking or it is counting. Fine. Now what shall I display? C or n? I will display n, because n is the number. Print n. So 1 will be displayed. Print n. 1 will be displayed. How will I get the next number? After 1, how will I get the 3? When I increase the value of n by 2, then only I will get 3. So I will write n equals to n plus 2. Fine. 1 plus 2, 3. Now I get 3. But again I want to repeat this. Display print n. Fine. Again this 3 plus 2, 5. Again display 5. 5 plus 2, 7. Display 7. So I want to keep on repeating this statement, these two statements. How many times? 10 times. And who will keep the record? C. So I am writing C equals to C plus 1. Same 3 statement we always write. In that case, in previous program, to repeat print and dollar, we have used C equals to 1, C equals to C plus 1 and then condition same way. Now in this case, I want to repeat these two statements. So again, I will write C equals to 1, C equals to C plus 1 and if. And these two statements I want to repeat. If C less than equals to 10, then go to start. And where shall I write start? Above print, because these two statements I want to repeat. Start. Fine. And then end. I hope the working of this program is clear. C1, N1, print 1. Now N has become 3 and C has become 2. Condition will be checked, 2 less than equals to 10, then go to start. Okay, again it will come here, print N. N was 3. Fine. So 3 will be displayed. Now 3 plus 2, 5. N has become 5. C plus 1, C earlier it was 2, 2 plus 1, 3. Condition will be checked. 3 less than equals to 10, yes. Then go to start. Print N. How much? N is 5. So 5 will be displayed. Now the increment 5 plus 2, 7. N has become 7. C earlier it was 3, now it has become 4. Condition will be checked. 4 less than equals to 10, then go to start. Print N. N was 7. So similarly up to 19 it will be displayed. As the value of C has become 11, condition will be false. It will come out and end the program. So I hope the counter variable is clear. Now we will learn about accumulator variable. So what is the use of accumulator variable? Accumulator variable accumulates the values. Accumulates means इकट्ठा करना, adding together. So accumulator is a numeric variable which stores or which accumulates the values and keeps on updating on the increment of counter variable. जैसे जैसे counter variable increment करेगा, this value Okay, accumulator variable, now I will take accumulator value will keep on updating. Fine. Let's see, in the same program I am making some changes. Accumulator variable we use where we need to find out sum. So if I say I write a program to display sum of first 10 odd numbers. So what is the program? This was to display first 10 odd number. Now it is sum of first 10 odd numbers. Fine. So let's see what changes shall we do. First, if it is sum, so I need accumulator variable, and we take accumulator variable as s. So I am taking one more variable, s equals to 0. Above that I have written CLS. Fine. CLS s equals to 0. So s is an accumulator variable, c counter variable, n is a simple variable in which we have assigned the numbers, which numbers we are going to add. Now we will not display n. We will not display n. We will calculate sum. So I will write, instead of print n, I will write s equals to s plus n. Fine. Because here we are not displaying n. First we will calculate the sum and then we will display s. So s equals to s plus n. Now n equals to n plus 2. See, C1 N1, S0, 0 plus 1, 1. N has become 1 plus 2, 3. Fine. C equals to C plus 1 as it is. C always we give, in this case C equals to C plus 1 because this is a counter, first term, second term. Fine. And this is a number, 1 after 1 it is 3. So 1 plus 2, 3. Fine. And then condition, if C less than equals to 10, then go to start. Where shall I write start? Above this statement, above the sum. Fine. Let's see. This is not, I have not written the end. First we will understand this statement. S0, C1, N1, S has become 1, N has become 3, C has become 2. Condition will be checked. 2 less than equals to 10. Condition is true. Then go to start. Again it will come here. Earlier the S was 1 and N has become 3. So 1 plus 3, 4. Fine. 1 plus 3, 4. 4 plus 5, 9. 9 plus 7, 16. 16 plus 9, 25. So it will keep on adding 2 terms and putting the sum in another variable, and that another variable is s. So we will keep on adding value of n and keeping that inside the s. See, here you see. These are the numbers. Fine. What we have done, I have taken a variable s equals to 0. First, what we are doing? 0 plus 1, 1. So again I am keeping in s. So in s, 1 will be assigned. 1 plus 3, 4. Again 4 is assigned into s. 4 plus 5, 9. Again 9 will be assigned into s. 9 plus 7, 16, and so on. Fine. So this s will keep on adding the numbers and assigning to itself, and this n will keep same way as was earlier. It will be keep on increasing by 2. C is a counter, will be increasing by 1, and these statements will be repeating how many times? 10 times. And when it come out, means after the counter has become, after the counter will become 11, it will come out, because the condition will be false. In that case it will come out and then the sum will be displayed. Print S, because we need to display the total sum. After adding all first 10 odd numbers, at the last we will display sum. So print S and then end. So what changes we have done? Only instead of print N, I have given S equals to S plus N, because we are not displaying N, we are keep on adding S. Fine. So this accumulator variable S will keep on updating itself as the counter increases. This is the accumulator variable, this is the counter variable. S is the accumulator variable and C is the counter variable. C counts how many times process is repeated, 10 times, and accumulator variable will keep on adding, will keep on accumulating. Fine. You can check by keeping the values and then it will be more clear. So that's it in this video. So I hope you have understood. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching.